Hello everyone and welcome. We saw a lot of changes to the game from the recent panel from Hell, but today I will be going over some tips and tricks that will apply regardless of what they change from early access to full release. Tip number 1. Pouches, backpacks, and containers. Inventory management can seem overwhelming in the later parts of Baldur's Gate. If you're not in the habit of visiting traders to sell all the items you've acquired, your inventory can become this insurmountable mess. To help remedy that, pick up the pouches or backpacks you see along the way. It took me a little while to realize this, but in addition to just looting these containers you come across, you can right-click them and add them to your inventory. Start sorting your items in there. For example, put all your potions or throwables into a pouch, or the dozens of keys you pick up, stash them into a separate container. Tip number 2. Pick up a crate or two and add them to your inventory. Crates can be deceptively useful. BG3 has a lot of verticality, and simply carrying a box and placing it in the right spot can help you reach otherwise unobtainable locations or at a different route to your objective. Another fantastic use for them is to place them on traps. There are several locations in early access alone that have floor traps. Placing a box on the trap prevents some nasty surprises. Plus, they can also be used for storage. Keep some boxes in your camp just in case. You can always go to camp to pick it up if you need it on your journey. Tip number 3. Utility spells. Memorize them. BG3 is not like many other games, where the most optimal route is to take as many damaging or combat abilities as you can. Terrain traversal plays a massive part in this game, and if you're not prepared, you may be forced down a difficult road full of traps, enemies, or missing valuable loot. Some of these spells include Jump, Featherfall, Create Destroy Water, Find Familiar, and more. There are a few pits in the game. You have no idea where they go or how far down it goes, but if you wanted to, you could jump down there. Featherfall will allow you to survive such a plunge. The jump spell can allow you to reach an otherwise inaccessible ledge that may have a switch for traps that are blocking your way, or to a portal. Create Destroy Water can help solve all sorts of issues. It's one of my favorite utility spells in the game so far. A building or a person that's on fire, you can put them out. It also combines well with a wizard or someone who has a cold or shock spell. If there are loads of enemies or traps that deal fire damage, drenching your party in water gives you fire resistance. And that is it for the end of the video. If these tips were helpful, consider clicking the like button. If you'd like, subscribe to see more Baldur's Gate 3 content. Have an awesome rest of your day.